Welcome to Dancehall World. And today, we just see Popcorn release his highly anticipated album, Great Is E. And with that in mind, I said to myself, which album would I want to hear? So today we want to look on three highly anticipated album. Yeah. So before we even get into it, people want to like, share, comment, and the golden rule, and most of all, subscribe. Check it out. So again, we are looking at the three highly anticipated album. And number one slot, I want to put TJ. You know what I mean? TJ first company scene in 2018 with a Grammy hit single called Up Top that dominated the airwaves on the street. And before we even continue, TJ, everyone know him as the Up Top boss. I really would have loved to hear an album from TJ, because TJ just have a vibes about him, a flow, and ever since him coming to the game, since 2018, him just a give you hit singles. Him just a give you a lot of hit singles such as Visa, Rags to Riches, Bitcoin, countless others. So if you see a body of work TJ would have put together and really present it to the fan would be awesome. He has also alluded that there's an album in the work, in the making, and if he said this year would the fans and the critics also would definitely love to hear an album from TJ. So may I put TJ in the number one slot in terms of albums that people are highly anticipating and waiting to hear. The number two slot, we have Chronic Law or Law Boss. Chronic Law introduced himself to the dancehall world with a major hit called Hillside. And the hit that did take over Jamaica in a way where nobody else never see it and nobody never see the one there come. And I feel like say an album from Chronic Law would have definitely elicit certain emotions from everyone. An emotion of pain, depression, grief, the girlish vibes. Vibes that just make you feel like say, yo, right now, some deep meds here, I just that Chronic Law get from you. And it should be noted also that no one released more songs than Chronic Law. No one other than Vibes Cartel himself. So me feel say with all the hit singles that Chronic Law have been putting out, the consistency of singles, me feel say a album would definitely bring everything together and just present it to the fans and again even the critics just to know say yo, this may I present to you and may I give you for just listen and just listen to my story while I'm taking up on a journey. So in my number two slot, I definitely feel say the public will wait and I anticipate an album from Chronic Law. Now people, we come to the number three slot. And before we get to the number three, I will tell you who the number three is. Just want to know, comment and share, but mostly comment to more your opinion. Which artist you would love to hear an album from? You know what I mean? Like so far I'm giving a TJ, Chronic Law, and in the number three slot, well I say Squash. If you say Squash, people are definitely waiting for an album from him. Squash, aka the Sixth Boss. He's truly evolved from a dancer, also a producer. So definitely have our ears for the music, and we can see that him really give us a lot of hits. To me, Squash is a certified hit maker, from Sweepstake to Chant to Rate You. Squash has definitely shown us, and also him give you a dancing song like Foot. So I feel so with all the balance of the griminess, the jovial, the girl tune them, and the dancing song, them I feel say Squash would definitely be one to give us a solid body of work, which is an album. Also, he was rumored to be putting out an album called Mr. Whitaker. So I feel say the fans them are weird upon a solid body of work from Squash himself. So Squash is the number three for me. Again, people, this was my take on three artists that the people are waiting upon a solid body of work, which is an album from them. Some of them give us an EP already, like say Chronic Law gave us an EP. TJ we still await. Squash we still await. So what do you guys think? who would you say you want to hear a album from? Again, from Dancehall World, we have number 1, TJ, number 2, Chronicler, and number 3, we have Squash. So remember, people, just like, share, comment, and subscribe. And from Dancehall World to you, bless.